All right. So I've got 7 o'clock. Can everybody hear?
Yes.
All right. Excellent. Give me 1 minute. I'm just starting up. We've got an echo going on. All right. Hold on a second. We have an echo going on here. All right, I'm going to try to mute everyone here just to prevent the echo. All right, a few more people coming on here. And for the moment, just to try to keep the echo down, I'm just going to unmute the board members and then admin so we can start it. Give it 1 more minute. Is the audio okay? Because I'm getting a delay on my side. You guys are good on audio? Okay.
You sound good.
Good here, Todd.
I can hear you all
Okay.
right, Todd.
Great. All right. Just I'm being 1 more minute to unmute the other board members. Okay, great. Yeah, there's a lag here on my side, so I'm going to work on that, but we'll go ahead and get started. Just so everybody knows, we're recording out live on YouTube.
Okay.
Excellent. He's wearing a clean shirt and everything.
I have my green tie on too.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you wore a tie? Come on.
Hey, we have a dress code in the home office.
Wearing sweats.
I know.
You're just wearing that green tie because the day, that's all. I know what that's about.
All right. So let's go ahead. There is a bit of an echo on my side, so I apologize. I'm going to work on that.
Okay.
But we'll go ahead and get started. We've got a couple minutes after 7, so we're going to call the building committee to order. All right, and I'll call to order at 7:04. And our first item is approval of the minutes from the February 18 building committee meeting.
So moved.
I can get a motion from one of the board members.
I think Mike did, and I'll second that.
Okay. Yeah, so again, we'll just repeat back from a protocol perspective here. We'll try to repeat back the motion so we can get those captured. Okay, great. So that's Mike and Gwen second.
Mhm.
All right, and any adjustments, any changes to the minutes?
No.
No.
Happened, I lost.
All right. So no adjustments, changes, then all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, opposed? No, all right, so the minutes are passed. All right,
Oh, I disappeared for a minute, but I'm back.
I'm sorry, I'm dealing with the lag here, so I apologize for the delay. Next item is public comment. So any members of the public would like to comment? And if so, I'll unmute everybody so you can talk, and then we'll mute again after public comment. And if so, I'll unmute everybody.
Whose tree is that?
Okay. Anyone with comment? All right, and if you're not talking, you can mute, please. So we can get through public comment, and then I'm going to mute everybody's lines again. Okay. Anyone with comment? All right, and if you're not talking, you can. All right. Can you everybody still hear? Thumbs up. All right. Excellent. Thank you. All right. Then we'll move on to committee member comment. Any committee members have comment? And again, I'll unmute all the, sorry, I'm unmuting all the committee members just to try to keep some of the background noise down. All right, if nothing else, then we'll move on to discussion and possible action item number 5, punch list update. I think I see Scott on, or Mike, I don't know if you want to provide the update, or Scott with your discussions with the engineering firm and the last of our punch list items. All right. Okay, Scott, you should be unmuted now.
Can you hear me all right?
Yes.
Terrific. Yes, so a brief update. Since we last met, we've had a few meetings with the general contractor and with the engineer. The punch list items were completed. All of the remaining punch list items, with one exception, were completed at Barlow. So there were a series of items related to the tennis court fences. Those were resolved, and a few other minor things around the campus. All of those have been taken care of. And so that's great. That's good progress. And the one remaining item is continued discussions now between the engineer and the general contractor in regards to next steps with the cobblestone apron. We're not satisfied with its current condition, and we've been having conversations with both of those two entities to work our way through this. I would say we're making progress, but the issue is not yet resolved at this point. So we'll continue to meet with them to work that to closure.
What's the issue, Scott?
The apron is not performing as expected. So there's some looseness in some of the cobbles, and the engineer and the contractor have indicated that they're involved in that situation. So we're continuing those discussions with them to come to closure as to the right way to proceed, which will really require both of them to come to a meeting of the minds and agree how to proceed on that.
Yes, I've looked at the cobblestones and I know exactly the issue you're talking about.
So that's really the update. I don't have anything further.
All right, any other questions? Sorry, there's a bit of a lag still. I'm trying to fix on my side here.
I have a comment. I wanted to make a comment, but you had me muted before.
Sure, just a second. Yeah, you should be unmuted.
Okay. So aside from the cobblestones, which I had seen that the substance that's between them in certain places has worn away over the winter. I just wanted to say that because I spent so much time walking around school, especially lately, because I can't go anywhere else. The different projects that we had as part of this project, you know, I've had an opportunity to like look at them over the winter, and the curbing and the tennis courts and the track. And I just wanted to say that everything to me, with the exception of what we just spoke about, is held up very well over the winter and looks good. And it's nice to see that. That was all I wanted to say.
Great, thank you. Still working with echo here on my side. So I apologize, there's a bit of a delay here. All right, so thank you, Suzanne. Any other comments or questions? All right. All right, if nothing else, then on this, the next item then was recording on lessons learned. Again, we put the lessons learned together in one of our previous meetings and have that documented out there. I don't think there's been any updates to it recently, so I think we're probably pretty good on that one. And Scott, I'll work with you to finalize, the list to get it into your operational folder for the next construction project. And then I'll make sure you have the electronic copy as well in case anyone asks for that as well. All right. That was a last item that we had for the building committee. So does anyone, I guess we'll go to public comment again. So I know more people have arrived here in the meeting room. So I've got lines muted. I'll go ahead and unmute everyone for the public comment. We'll experiment with this and see how it goes. So if you're not talking, please, you can mute yourself. If the noise is too bad, then I'll unmute everybody and you can maybe show a wave of hand or use one of the chat symbols, and then I can unmute you and bring you back on. So I'm going to unmute everybody here and hopefully it won't be too loud. If you have any comments, please announce yourself so that we know who's talking. And can make your comment, please. Brief, I'd appreciate it. All right. Anyone? No. Okay. So
Thank
go
you.
ahead and I'm going to go ahead and mute everybody again, and then I'll unmute the board members here for any minute comments. So give me 1 second. And just give me 1 second as I go through and unmute board members really quickly. And then we'll open it for board member comment, almost through all the board members. So I'll open it up for board member comment. Any of the board members have comments?
No comments.
Just thank you to Suzanne for keeping an eye on stuff for us. We're lucky to have her right there. And thank you for being on our committee.
Thank you. I second that. And we'll keep updated as we finish out the last of the items on the apron. And I think with that, then we'll move to the last item on the agenda, which is adjournment for the building committee. So I'll entertain a motion from the committee, please, for adjournment.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
So Gwen, and who was the second?
Suzanne.
Suzanne, thank you. All right. And all in favor of adjourning?
Aye.
Aye. Aye. All right. Opposed? All right. So it is unanimous, and we will adjourn the building committee meeting at 7:15 p.m. Thank everyone for attending. So we'll close this session out and we'll close off the live streaming on YouTube. And we'll open the next session at 7:30. So do make sure you go to the other link to join in onto that Zoom session. And we'll start this up in a few minutes again. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You.